with Roof Tech. We're on the Center Park Boulevard project to take a look at this project for the re-roof. Let's go over the actual roof system. Okay, let's pan down here. Basically, your roof consists of a fiberboard that sits on a metal deck, and then you have your asphalt roofing, which is one roof that you have on here, and then you have the concrete slurry or cementous slurry that was installed over this gravel deck, and then the coating applied to it. So your system's is approximately 2 inches in thickness. You have metal decking down here. I'm sure it's 22 gauge. The system itself is a basic system, very common with a gravel roof. But really the key here is that you've only got one roof, so you can do a layover re-roof. You do not have to pull this whole roof off. Now, one of the things that we want to do and include in a layover re-roof proposal for you is we do want to get the roof scanned infrared to find out where our wet areas are in the roof system. Because before we do a layover, we're going to want to find out where the wet areas are. We need to remove those areas of roof, refill them in, and then do the layover. Also, at the same time, we're going to take a look at the metal decking. If you have a rusted out metal decking, we want to replace that as well. We'll have a line item on our proposal for that for you at a per square foot price with a minimum square foot. So we'll want to take a look at that as well. But this roof is perfect for a layover. What you have here is, as you know, you have a coated roof system with this cementous material that kind of filled in over the existing gravel roof. But what you see is when you take a look at the roof, a lot of the gravel is still migrating up, and you don't have a flat surface. So it creates a lot of problems for a coated roof. A coated roof is really meant for a smooth surface, i.e. like the metal roofing on the bowling alley. A perfect scenario for a coated roof. There's other types of flat roofing or asphalt roofing materials that are great for coated roofing. The gravel roofs are really hard roofs to coat. One of the main factors in using a coated system is that you need to have plenty of pitch or fall to your roof where the water's going to get off the roof, and you can't have any ponding conditions, okay? Especially in this type of roof coating, an elastomeric acrylic type roof coating. Any manufacturer of that material will tell you that you can't have ponding water. You have a lot of ponding water throughout the rooftop. All the dark areas or slightly yellow-brown areas, these are all areas that hold water. So at this time, let's take a quick look at some of the coating. As you can see, there's blistering throughout the rooftop on your coating, and at this point, water's underneath your coating in a lot of areas. So there's a lot of areas for water penetration. It's getting down into your roof system, and there's probably a fair amount of roofing that needs to dry out and needs to be replaced. But this is pretty prevalent throughout the roof. Let's take another look over here. Out of our shadows here, you can see it here as well. It's just, it's just everywhere. And this is all wet underneath here. Okay. And then this here is an old bucket with the coating here. Okay. And even on the back of this bucket, it says that, there can't be any ponding conditions. And as you can see, there's ponding throughout the rooftop. And in some areas, your roof is very soft, so it's giving way, whether you have a rusted out metal decking or the insulation that's the fiberboard that's there is getting wet and compressing down and allowing movement in the roof system. Again, you can see it's just all wet and gooky under a lot of this area here, and then even on areas where when they prepared this roof originally, they used this fiber, the polyester sheeting, and as you can see, my hand, I'm pressing down. There's water underneath this roof system, and it just captures it, and it just sits in here. You see that? And it'll just migrate down into the system. So you're timely in the fact that you want to do something with your roof now. It's a good time for it. Again, it really lends itself to a layover, although it can be completely removed and down to the metal decking, and we can certainly provide a proposal for that if you'd like. Our recommendation would be, though, to do a layover and try to use what we have here without going to the expense of removing it. Again, we will have a complete roof system proposal for you. It will include a prep of the existing roof, the infrared scan. We'll have a per square foot price for any wet area that we need to repair, a per square foot price for the metal decking that needs to be replaced, if any. All the perimeter edge metal, whether it's coping on the sides here, edge metal on the front and back, all that will be new and replaced, tied into the new roof system. So it's a 100% complete, watertight system that comes together, goes together. All your pipe flashings, all your whirly birds, everything will be tied into the roof system with the membrane itself. Pitch pockets for multiple pipes going through, those will all be new and filled. Everywhere there's a sleeper for the pipes, that's the wood blocking. Okay, any damaged wood blocking will be replaced. All wood blocking will have pads put underneath them. So when we're talking about this roof system, it's a complete watertight system that would be per manufacturer's requirements. It would be eligible for extended warranties. Basically, be a 1/2 inch ISO board, high density poly ISO board. It has a high PSI rating for hail resistance. That will be our cover board. And then we'll go back with a TPO 60 mil, mechanically attached. That's a thermoplastic polyolefin, white reflective roof membrane, very common in this area that we use. That's predominant material that we use. Two different manufacturers that we would propose, Carlisle or GAF, and they have different types of warranties as well, whatever might suit your needs. Both excellent products, strong manufacturers. So you could feel assured that you'll be getting a complete, responsible bid and proposal for your roof system. Thank you very much.